Episode 7 starts with Satome and Sesha stretching. Oh, Mayor, good morning. Miss Satome, Mr. Sesha, good morning. Is Miss Laidy still in her room? Laidy, it's morning. Good morning, Miss Laidy. Good morning, Satome. It's still morning, you know. I'm gonna sleep until noon. It seems like you still half asleep. Laidy, this is the mayor's house, remember? Laidy snaps awake. Good morning. This lodging was quite pleasant. Laidy, your ribbons are upside down. Dariel, we have 2 objectives in this village. One of them is mithril weapons. I was hoping you would allow us to seam them right away. So this will be the first time the current hero has seen mithril. I'll leave it up to you, Mayor. Yes, sir. This is the only forge in the whole world that can process mithril. It is very impressive. Wow, it's all squishy and wiggly. Mithril is fundamentally different than other minerals. What makes it most unique is that it's incredibly permeable to aura. Oh, wow. All I'm doing is passing aura through it, but I've never felt like this before. May I ask for a turn as well? Oh, this is... Dariel, please hurry up and tell us about made-to-order items. Yes, that's right. Sakai, you called for me, owner? This is our #1 smith. To take the opportunity to create a weapon for the great hero. What prestigious work. The hero is next to him. The late master pounded the 48 forms of treating ladies right into young Sakai here. If you'll pardon me. Everything's alright. Sakai can discern aura types through holding a person's hand. I think that's quite... Everyone, we have a slash here. He got it right? Then on to the next thing. As I mentioned earlier, we have 2 objectives here. The first is mithril weapons. The other is our 4th member. We've been searching for one for a long time. But if that's the case then, leave it to me. This is the first Heroes Party Selection Tournament is now open. On this day, we give thanks for the good fortune which we have been witness to. Today, without fail, a champion shall be born from our village. This is the age when my big bro will be on top. May he return laden with honors. Defeating the Demon King isn't a game. I'm so sorry, but it shows how much everyone wants to defeat the Demon King. Doesn't it? Well, of course they do. If it's to defeat the Demon King, you can receive all kinds of help from the Center Guild. I see. Well now, let's begin. The method of selection will be a head-to-head battle pitting 3 against 26. What's that? A wooden sword? A pot lid? A burdock root? They're your handicaps. Now, come. No one this time either, huh? Just as always. However, something is shot from the tree in the distance. She dodges it. His power level is impressive, but his accuracy is... Gashida uses magic on the arrows and attacks her from behind, but she's able to break them all. He charges another shot. She's about to use a skill, but is hit by an apple thrown by Dariel. Lady, were you about to use what I think you were? When his aura hit me, it was just reflex. Big bro, I'm a failure as your sworn little brother. The fact that he cries a lot hasn't changed, but in this last year, Gashida has truly become strong. You're Lux Village's pride, our strongest adventurer. Strongest? Him? Dariel, let's have a bout. 1-on-1. Oh, but I've already retired as an adventurer. You possess a power greater than Gashida's. I can feel it. Is conflict something you hate? Dariel is able to force Laidy's sword into the ground. Dariel uses his weapon as a whip and pulls her into the air, but she slips out of her boot and runs forward. Dariel jumps into the air. Laidy follows him and slices off a part of the rock. Laidy, she's fighting for real. I knew it. You are strong, aren't you? In that case, how about this? This technique, I've seen it so many times with my own eyes. Skyrend. I will neutralize it. Laidy is amazed. He's strong. You are the final member we've been searching for. Please, I beg of you. I'm asking too. I'm sorry. What? What? I'm sorry. I have to work, so if you'll excuse me. Welcome home. Will you have dinner or use the sauna? Oh, I'm fine. I'll give Gran his milk. He really won't drink from a bottle. Gran does love his mama's breasts, after all. Dariel starts to stare at the bottle. Dariel? Huh? Oh, Miss Laidy. So you really won't join us, no matter what? I'm sorry. I just want to watch my son grow up. The painting that's on the wall, it's a portrait that Kashida made for us. My wife and I are talking about getting a new portrait made each year on our anniversary. That's why I can't go with you. What else? What is it that restrains you? What else? Mayor, let me hold Gran. Let's see. Repairing the fences around the fields, hunting down monsters on the highway, and I'm worried about my father-in-law's back. There are lots of other things too. You consider things like that to be more important than defeating the Demon King? Well, I don't know about that. But I'm alright with that. It's all I can do to take care of the things I can hold within these two arms. No, you can do so much more than this. Fight alongside us, and... It's alright, lady. For now, let's just... I'm not giving up on this. Dariel recalls Rizette's words. There is someone who wants you back. What? Lady Doyome. She's been looking for you this whole time. Lady Doyome. What is it? Oh, you didn't need to come all the way out here to help get materials. It's not like that. It's so that I can see the faces of the people here. I'm always holed up inside the castle. I don't want to lose sight of the reason why I fight. That's why. Dariel, those children's smiles. Let's continue to protect them from the invaders. I could never turn my sword against the Demon King's army. Husband, shall we eat? Yes, thank you. Lady, tailing people is fun, isn't it? This isn't a game. Defeating the Demon King. There can't be anything more important than that. Good morning, Mayor. Good morning. Thank you for patrolling. Mayor, our number one's mental state is shaky again. Huh? Is that the flirty Smith? He's like a completely different person. Come on out, Sakai. There's no need for you to force yourself to be happy and excited, right? But my master told me. He said that adventurers all entrust their lives to us. That's why we have to give it everything we've got, too. I see. That's a great thing to learn. Oh, I know. Shall we talk about Mr. Smith? I'd love to hear old stories about my master. He's giving him counseling? I'm glad you're here, Mayor. Wow, this guild is all shiny and clean. Keep your voice down. Father, you've hurt your back. Shouldn't you leave that to others? Oh, it's alright. This is my castle after all. Father, I'll do it. He's cleaning? Oh, Mayor, thank you for fixing the fence for us the other day. Thank you so much for hunting down the monsters on the highway. Mayor, it's the mayor. The mayor is amazing, isn't he? He's being thanked by everyone. Husband. Malika? What is it? I was taking a walk with Gran, and I was thinking that you might be coming home soon. You are correct. Shall we head home? Yeah. Wow, so many vegetables. Everyone gave me all kinds of things for some reason. Say, lady, the scale of the most important things. Maybe everyone decides that for themselves. After watching the mayor, the work he does around the town looked as important as the hero's duty, right? That's because Dariel believes it to be so. What could it be? What did he want to discuss just the two of us? First, to begin with, you had the exact same ability as that person does. What? The skill you used to negate my Skyrind. Where did you acquire it? Well, I just sort of copied you. And yet, it was different from mine. There are those who possess aura-throwing skills, but there is one among them who possess a Skyrind that is leagues above the rest, the previous hero, Alonso. His skill was such that one couldn't really call it Skyrind anymore. It was reverently called the Fearsome Emperor Skyrind. Dariel, the skill you used was exactly that. I didn't realize it was such an impressive skill. After all, as soon as the battle began, he'd fire them like it was nothing. I honestly thought it was a minor skill. I had no idea. You used it without knowing what it was? Yeah. What? You. Who are you, really? I thought you strong and smart. but then you don't know things that everyone knows, and yet you're skilled enough to be able to read the hero's sword work. Those of aura abilities must stand forward and fight. That's why you must defend them at my side. Humanity, and your own village. Wait, the Demon King's army fights to drive away the hero who has come to kill the Demon King. It's a defensive fight. No, it was the demons who turned the previous hero into a merciless monster. Lady, you've grown strong. No, I'm far from reaching your... Don't become like me. What? Back when I had only just become the hero, my days were happy ones, spent with my wife and son. However, one day everything was laid to ruin. I put an end to the one who had raided us, Bizaton, of the 4 generals. But my son, not even his corpse returned to me. I am the only one who need ever feel this way. Please, fight on. It was entrusted to me, and that is why I want you to lend me your strength. I once fought demon soldiers at the mithril mine. They hesitated to kill non-combatants. In order to gain the trust of the demi-humans, they once sent a whole demon corpse. Everyone is the same. They want to protect their friends, that's all. I don't want anyone to do battle, because I have family on both sides. Dariel, you are far too kind. You are someone who must not be drawn into battle. I thought the things I lacked right now were weapons and a 4th party member. However, what I truly need is a heart as strong as yours. To that purpose, I appoint you as my teacher. As far as I'm aware, other than the previous hero, there's no one stronger than you. So please, train me further. Train her? That act would be entirely too disloyal to the Demon King's army. However, by keeping her where I can keep an eye on her, I may be able to stop the fighting if only temporary. And that's not all. Prolonged interactions with the hero might lead to an opportunity to stop this long war. Alright, if there is anything I can do, I will help. Good. Let's head back. Yeah. Dariel, no matter where I looked, I couldn't find him. There's no need to be so dispirited. Bashbarza has suddenly gone off somewhere, and Zabientes doesn't come around anymore. She said something like, I have to go look for something, didn't she? And I wanted to ask her to use wind magic to look for Dariel. Hey, since the transaction finished quickly, I came here, as asked. We've been waiting for you. Come in. Thank you for having me. Wow, in addition to the mithril, I found another treasure. Then the episode ends. Some personal thoughts. It's interesting to see things from Dariel's perspective, since he has experience on both sides of the struggle now. I'm curious to see how he's going to bring the two sides together and broker peace. I feel like Dariel is a child that the hero got stolen from him. I like that they continue to develop Dariel's and Melita's relationship. A lot of the time, shows just throw aside the relationship after they get married or have a kid, things like that. Another good episode. I'm looking forward to next week, but that's about it. So yeah.